Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the new Hot Toy 1/6 scale figure for my first ever Thor from the Love and Thunder. Now, when I saw the promo photo, I thought, wow, this is really cool design. I really wanted this one in my collection. Even after Infinity Wars and Endgames, I never had a Thor in my collection. So I have so many Iron Mans and couple Captain America, but I never have the Thor. So this will be my first one, and I did not regret it at all because the suit looks so cool and it has so much stuff going on. I love the gold, I like the metallic blues and black and red capes, and the helmet looks cool as well. You got so many LED lighter points and so many energy lighter effect as well, and plus a UV light as well. So it's so many things going on, you know. So it is really the premium feel on this figure. So I got this one for about £240 from a toy buying agent for the Deluxe. Now, unfortunately, because the Deluxe is at 2.5 kilos, so you have to pay 350 Hong Kong dollar for shipping cost. But if you go for a normal one, you don't have to pay for the shipping cost because it's under 2 kilos. So being a Deluxe, what do you get? So for that, you will get the 2 arms in this gold arm, which you can swap, and also the head sculpt, and you have the additional swap out piece for the chest. And that's about it. So just for 3 items, it is over 2.5 kilo. So I'm not complaining about it anyways. I'm happy with that. You know, toy buying agent is good. I mean, they always send it to me straight away, you know, within about 5 working days, all the way from Hong Kong to UK. I always get it on time. And the owner is called TMNT, I think, and he has been in a market for a long time. People vouch for him. As far as I'm concerned, he's really good. I mean, I have ordered more than 10-12 figures now, I think, from last year, and I never had any problem. And you know, so I think this is definitely good. You know, stores. I definitely found my alternate source for my 1/6 scale figure. But you can also get it from KG Hobby as well, by the way. KG Hobby also have these figures, but at the moment on their website is still showing the pre-order. Toy buying agent already got this in the stock, and I don't know why it's still showing on KG Hobby as pre-order. I don't know. Anyway, so let's talk about the figures now. So the figure is awesome, and I really love it. I mean, this is my first ever Thor. Okay, the movie sucks. Okay, I'm not gonna deny that. It looks a bit weird, and it's more loads of comedies and loads of stuff, and it's not a serious Thor movie, you know. But I like the suit. I like the figure, so I may go with a Jane as well. I don't have Natalie Portman face sculpt in my collection. I was gonna go with the Padme for Star Wars, but I decided, you know what, I'm maybe not really gonna get that figures, but instead I'm gonna get the Jane figure for that. So that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, let's talk about this figure, right? So this one comes with a pair of fists as usual, so you don't have to worry about that. And they always come with it anyways, pair of fists. I really like the textures and all the gold pieces here, and it looks so realistic, and that is so nice. And also you got a couple of open hands as well, so you also have again the blue texture on that. And then you got the both pair for the weapon holding. Oops, sorry, I dropped that. Right, so this one can go with either here's the X or the Zeus Thunderbolt, so that one can go together. But you only get one of those for the left. Oh, sorry, on my side it's gonna be right, and then you got different hands on the other hand for that. So that is a bit strange. I don't know why they don't do it in pair, but okay, I'm not gonna fuss about it. Being a standard version, you will get this swap out piece, and this is a Deluxe one. So what's the difference between these two? Well, as far as I'm concerned, they look very similar. The only difference is you got blue piece here, and here is a silver piece. And then down here, you got different kind of color textures and more shiny, glossy blue around here rather than sort of like matte paint going on here. And that's pretty much it, really. And also down here is a bit more silver, and here is all blue. So for this one looks very subtle and more natural, and in this one is a lot more show up, a lot more, you know, Chinese things, and definitely stands out for sure. So that's that. And also you get the Chris Hemsworth standard head sculpt. Now this one, since I don't have any other Thor figures, I don't know, you know, some people say that it might be Infinity War or, you know, head sculpts or whatever, but to me it looks really good. I mean, it definitely looks like Chris Hemsworth on every corner that I look at. I mean, and also, by the way, the eyes is UV light reflected. So if I torched it with the UV light, and you will see the blue one, and just like a Scarlet Witch, really. I mean, Scarlet Witch one is the red one. This is blue. So this is really good head sculpt. I like this. Okay, and that standard one come with a decent amount of accessory. I have to be honest. So I think you don't really need a deluxe unless you really like to go for this kind of helmet and all this Porsche kind of looking, you know, looks, and then obviously Deluxe will be the one for it. But the standard one comes with more than enough, if I have to be honest. So this is the arm, and I really love this. I mean, it's so nice and soft. It's like a real skin. It's a silicone, I think, and you can see that all the vein work and all the muscles and everything looks like a real, you know, person. And also on top of that, I mean, when you bend it, it looks so natural. Look at that. This is so cool. I mean, this is way better than, you know, I have ever imagined it in my head. And this is so good. 30 have the I have the G.I. Joe figures, Snake Eyes. They use the rubber one as well, but those ones are harder ones. So when you bend it, it's not natural. But these silicone ones are much better material. So when you bend, it looks so good, you know. And articulation wise, I can tell you that this figure is gonna be a problem because you don't have the bicep swivel, and this is it. This is all stick together. The only thing you have is this ball joint. So, and also the body is gonna be a problem because of all the wirings and LED and all the USB plug. Oh, speaking of that, it is a USB plug, by the way. But however, you still have to use a typical button battery for the head sculpt and then the hammer. Right, but you do have the USB for the body, which is good, which is improvement. I'm going to show you that as well in a second, so stay tuned if you want to see that part. Anyway, so that is the lighting features, and for this one, and the only thing that you can move for the articulation wise is going to be the head, the arms, and the leg. That's it, right? Everything else is just like a rigid statue kind of thing because you can't move anything. That's a problem with the hot toy figures, you know, because they're very good with display piece, but they are not very good for articulation. So they are not really for, how do I put it, you know, it's not like action figures, it's more like a statue, you know, with a little bit of articulation. So yeah, statue slash action figures in somewhere in between. So anyway, so that's the arm, and it is a ratchet joint, by the way, so you have loads of little clicking going on, which is good, and I feel like a premium quality here. And so you got the arms, and let's talk about the this what do you call it, his X or whatever you want to call that, right? This one is so cool, and it has a battery in here as well, so it comes with so many energy light up features. So, and also all these energy features, and if you torch with the UV light, it also glow as well. So either you have UV light or without UV light, you got all kind of possibility here. And so that is an X. I'm going to show you the LED feature in a second, and also let me show you the another head sculpt. So this is the another head, and okay, this is kind of weird now. When you take this off and you got no ball joint, as you can see here, it's basically just magnet. So the way it works is you just push it in, and then the magnet was supposed to suck in him the head sculpt, and then you just basically can rotate a little bit like that. You can't do too much because of this hair is on the way, and you can go up, down, and up a little bit, but it's not really much. So that is the downside of these figures. So as I said, articulation is gonna be issues. So here we are. Alright. Now anyway, so let's look at the head sculpt here. The helmet design looks really good. I like all the metallic sheens and all the gold and blues, and it looks really, really good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So let's turn on the light, and if I switch off the lights and can show it to you, so this is how it's gonna look like. And also the hammer, if I press the button here, then you will see that's what you're gonna get. Okay, so it's nice, you know. I really like this hammer light up effects. It is so cool. And so is the eyes here. You can take out these little pieces, then you can see the eye on its own, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. Right, so let me talk about the energy light up features and stuff later, and then let's talk about the figure itself. Right, so here is what you got here. You got all the you know, bodies or the paint jobs. I'm not sure these are platter. I think it's a platter. Oh dear. Okay, so this is what you're gonna have here, unfortunately, but you do have all the cloth material as well. So the platter part is only about this area, I think, and then all these stuff is like painted one, and then you got all this, like, I don't know what material it is, sort of like soft material going on, probably soft PVC or whatever. And then you also have the all the glossy part, kneecap. This part is very nice and glossy and shiny. I don't understand why don't they do this kind of here materials with this kind of glossy part as well. Maybe because this is cloth and this is an actual plastic, I don't know, boots or whatever. I don't know, but I like this kind of glossiness more than this kind of paint here, but oh well, never mind. And also you got split cap boot design, so you can actually keep him flat on the ground completely. And the cave has a little metal wire around the edges, and you got one there, another one in the middle, another one here. So you got full metal line across here, so you can pose all you want, shouldn't be a problem. Feel nice material as well, alright, nice cake. So yeah. So right, let me show you the what do you call this thing, the USB plug. So the USB plug is here, right? So all you gotta do is push this out or something like that, and then you can actually put the USB cable. Right, hold on. Okay, so here we are. So this is a USB plugs, and I'm gonna have to swap out all the little pieces first, and then I can show you how it's gonna look like for all the energy effects. Now, speaking of energy effects, and he comes with so many of them, so in fact the whole tray of it. So look at how many of them are here. So you got this one for the X, right? So this is the X thingy, right? And then you also have all the chest pieces that goes together, and then you got more effects for the X. You got two pieces for both sides, left and right. I mean, gosh, how many of them are there? And also one for the bottom part, and also some of the stuff for the glove as well. So yeah, so that's quite a lot of them. So if I show you here, so probably that one goes there. Which one is which? I don't know. Which way go first? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, so I've been fiddling around with this. So this is what the result of this hammer. Look at that, right? So it has so many energy pieces. So you have this one on here, and also one on the back, and also on the both sides. So basically all four corners, it goes like this. And you also have this energy piece on the bottom part as well. So I don't know how it's gonna go, so probably gonna be a bit loose here, but anyway, so I'm just gonna show you like this. So that is the hammer, right? And then you also have these things to go on the glove as well, so you can imagine as how much lightning effect is gonna be around. And on top of that, you got to do the body part as well. So I'm gonna take a pause and then put it all together and then show you what it's gonna look. Okay, so this is what we got here now after I put it on the battery packs, and as you can see here, the brightness on the body part is a lot brighter than the one on the eyes. which is expected anyway. But there is one issue here. The issue is after I put these energy effects on the body, and then the hair is kind of like clashing it, so it doesn't sit properly after I put it on, which is kind of annoying. So that's one of the issues. And also another issue is these energy effects on the Zeus board is always keep on falling off, and that's another thing. And also use a little bit platter on here on the leg as well. So that's the three things that I would say has a problem with this figure. But other than that, I think everything else is all positive here. So if I'm going to dim the light here, and I'm going to show you the actual UV light effects, which is okay. So as you can see, now I'm going to test it with a UV light, and they all do glowed up, you know, after I put it all around here, which is nice. And also the hammer, if I actually try it here, it does actually also glow with the UV light effects, which is nice, and you don't really need a battery all the time. Now if I turn on the final time, this is what it's gonna look like without the all the energy effects. So there we are. Right, I hope that this video is helpful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.